Why do you think only Tamil Nadu was targeted by the Union Finance Minister in the debate at Lok Sabha?
Look, I think Tamil Nadu represents the last bastion of true states' rights and good economic performance in this country. Most states, the BJP either won the election or came through the back door by toppling governments, buying MLAs, etc., etc. And there are very few states that retain their independence directly. Of those states, if you see, the performance of Tamil Nadu has been phenomenal. Let us just compare two or three statistics. This year, the union government's budget deficit, fiscal deficit in the budget is almost 7%. Ours was closer to 3.5. Today, inflation in this country is almost 8%. Ours was closer to 5%. Whichever way you look at it, today they say GST revenues are up 20-30%. I tell you, we have not published the numbers yet, but our revenues are up greater than that. So here we have a functioning government that is showing compassion, social justice, and yet delivering superior returns. This rubs the notion of the colonial powers in Delhi the wrong way. The colonial powers in Delhi would have us believe that all laws only they know how to make. All funds should go only to them. All control should be in their hands. And the state should become mere empty vassals and slaves saying, yes sir, 3 bags full. But Tamil Nadu shows that you can go another way and do better. So this is the reason why Tamil Nadu is always targeted, in my opinion, and why the very principles that Thiru Narendra Modi, when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat for 13 years, the very principles that he espoused, that when we espouse them now, we find we're in direct contrast and contradiction with the union government, because all of a sudden the champions of states' rights have become the worst authoritarians in the history of India. So the target on us is simply because we know where the Constitution draws the line. Nowhere in the Constitution does it say the union government gets to legislate on state subjects like school education, like agriculture, the farm bills were brought, like minor dams and ports, all these things that are state subjects, the union government wants to thrust his hand. The same way the union government wants to control all finances. Every finance commission, we get less and less of our tax money back. At one point, we used to get 60% of our tax money back as untied money and only 40% through some scheme, some central grant. Now it's gone the reverse. We get almost no money untied, and all the money is based on how they say we should spend the portion of our money we get back. If this is not colonialism, what is it? So they don't like people who stand up to colonialism. I can't think of any other reason.